Welcome to this brief tutorial on how to use Hogan ThinkBox for development planning. Hogan ThinkBox is a development resource library that contains a wealth of online resources related to the competencies and behavioral tendencies revealed in your Leadership Forecast series reports, providing you with relevant, on-demand solutions. This tutorial will show you how to use Hogan ThinkBox to support your individual development. Right now, we're looking at the ThinkBox Homepage, which serves as the entry portal into the library of resources. Let's look at the page more closely. The side menu allows you to view your personal development plan, any resources you've saved as favorites, those you've recently viewed, and those you've completed. The cover flow carousel displays several featured resources that have been selected as notable. Click on a resource or use the slider to page through them and see what's listed. A featured video will display here. Click on the image to watch the video. In this case, it's the Hogan ThinkBox tutorial you're watching now. Now, let's look at some of the navigation features, starting with the search page. On the search page, you'll see keyword search, a resource selection box, and a list of Hogan scales and competencies. I'll start with a general search by keyword to find resources on a specific topic, using development as an example. In this case, searching for development yields 21 available resources. I can click the Modify Search button to go back to the main search page. Then I can use the resource checkboxes that filter the search results according to the specific type of resource, like e-coaching, which are interactive modules. Returning to the search page, let's search using the list of Hogan scales and competencies. These give us the option of searching by specific development topics and related dimensions. For example, I can select Low Adjustment and then click Search to return 68 unique results. If I click the Modify Search button to return to the main search page, I can click on the plus sign next to Low Adjustment to display a number of related dimensions. I can select the ones I'm most interested in and perform a new search that provides a narrowed list of results. I can continue to modify or perform new searches with any combination of selections from the list. Each resource is listed with a summary, its type, approximate time required to complete, and a user-generated rating. You can click on the title of a resource to view it. This screen, the resource summary, shows the details of a resource along with some options for saving it or sharing it with others. You can click View Now to open the resource. In this case, there's an option to download either an MP3 or PDF file of the selected resource. When you view a resource in ThinkBox, you have some of the same options as on the summary page. You can add it to your favorites, or you can mail it to a friend who's another ThinkBox user. I'll mark this activity as complete, and I'll return to the summary page. Now that we've spent some time exploring ThinkBox, let's look at maximizing this resource for personal development. The Hogan Coaching Report is designed to guide you through the development planning process. The report brings together the results from the Hogan Leadership Forecast reports, as well as any other feedback you might have, and integrates those results into a comprehensive development plan. Now you have the information you need to identify some high-impact development targets. Use your overall impression of the assessment results and feedback to identify any behaviors that require improvement. The best development targets are those that will significantly improve your job performance. You have information supporting the need for change, and you've acquired some insight as to why you exhibit those behaviors through the leadership reports. Now, let's use the ThinkBox to help us focus and support that change. Your development plan is like a roster of goals that reflect your intent to improve on various aspects of your professional abilities. Since this is what ThinkBox is designed for, development plans are kept under the ThinkBox menu. Pull down the ThinkBox menu and click Go to My Development Plan. From the dashboard, you can view and edit existing development objectives or create a new one. Since this is our first visit to this page, pull down the Select Action menu and click on Create New Development Objective. Enter some details about your new objective. Give it a name and description. Be specific so that you will remember exactly what you're trying to achieve. Set a date when you will begin working on this objective, a check-in date for following up and updating your progress, and a completion date when you plan to have accomplished this objective. There's a slider control for marking your progress when you update this goal. Describe the desired outcome of this objective under What Success Will Look Like, and choose a method for receiving feedback: 360, performance review, requested, or some other form. This ensures a degree of accountability so that you don't neglect your plan. At any point, you can click Save to exit setup and continue later, or Cancel to exit and start over without saving. Let's continue on with our development plan. When you've saved your objective, you can now add activities that will contribute to your objective. These can be things like seeking advice from a mentor, reading a relevant book, taking a class, or achieving a particular milestone toward your goal. Enter an activity name and due date, then select an activity type and click the Add button to create and add the activity to your objective. You can also add ThinkBox resources directly into your new objective and use them to contribute to your progress. Click on Find Resources. Use your preferred search method to explore available resources. Make a selection and click Add to Development Plan. Add notes in your objective when you reach important milestones or complete an activity. Again, be detailed and specific. Enter notes in the text field and click Add. Send an email request for feedback for this objective to someone who will honestly review your progress and development. Enter the email address of the person you want to ask for feedback, and click Add. Once you've started recording a development plan, you'll notice that your objectives are displayed in a frame on your home page along with your percentage of completion. You can click the frame to go directly to your objectives and continue with your action plans. At any time, you can download a full report on your completion development plan or specific objectives. These reports are accessible from your development plan dashboard. As you can see, Hogan ThinkBox is a powerful library of leadership and development tools that can help you maximize your career potential for the long term. Thank you for viewing this tutorial, and all of us at Hogan wish you much success for the future.